It's already the second month into the new year, and at this point, it's quite common to fall off from your New Year's goals. But because I know this, I made a plan that keeps me on track and motivated. Today, I'm following a YouTube video to get my body sweating and moving. For me personally, it's so important to mix up my workouts, from following YouTube kickboxing classes to toning with weights downstairs and outdoor activities. I also keep it simple at 20 minutes per workout twice a day, 3 days a week. This makes it attainable and fun for me to where I actually look forward to my workouts, and it's super easy to burn out, and slow and steady always wins the race.
Take a look at where we're going. You rotate those feet. Cross. It's like a lunge. That's it.
I'm pretty sure I downed about 2 bottles of water for this workout, so it also keeps you really hydrated. It's so easy sometimes for me to slip back into my old ways. Success is a decision that we have to choose each day, and today I'm choosing to focus on healthy habits I actually enjoy. Picking a fun workout, drinking my greens in a way that tastes like coconuts, and planning my meals in a way that actually excites me. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my top healthy habits tailored just for me, and how I utilize my iPad to set myself up for success. After breakfast, I'll be getting out my new iPad and sharing my favorite apps with you guys. I recently purchased the 10th generation iPad, an Apple Pencil, and a couple of other accessories that I'm excited to share with you, along with a planner that I chose from Etsy. I just did a little download. And I downloaded the GoodNotes app, and my current planner provides a specific meal planning page that I absolutely love. I can't wait to show you guys that. It's not only aesthetically pleasing, but it's fully functional and makes sense for my lifestyle and helping me achieve my 2023 goals. I currently made the switch from paper planning to digital planning because there's so much more space for creativity. I have really been missing out and I had no idea. It's also great to have everything on one device as well. Before I show you guys what's on my iPad, I want to show you how I designed my iPhone home screen. I chose an above the clouds wallpaper photo with a filter attached that I downloaded from an app called Aesthetic, and then I switched out all of my widgets and icons to match the theme that I downloaded from Pinterest. I used Shortcuts app to do this, and it took me 4 hours, you guys, to change out each one. Girl, it was a process. Now this is the wallpaper I chose for my lock screen. It's cozy and perfect for winter. And for my home screen, I chose a simple coffee photo and added some custom widgets from the Widgetsmith app. This is my GoodNotes planner from Etsy, and I am so enthralled with the layout. It makes perfect sense to me, and I love that it has a place for me to add sticky notes and photos for inspo. I can choose the view from the whole week if I need to. This is the month's view where I pinned important days. I can easily navigate from a daily, weekly, and monthly view without having to go from page to page on pages that I don't use regularly. These are examples of the past few days and how I filled it out. Sorry for the view, you guys. That was a filming error, and I'll definitely have a full screen view of my iPad the next time we have a planner update. The recipe log is one of my absolute favorite pages where I can inspire my meal planning with an exciting photo, list the ingredients, and even make my own notes. The packing list is great too. I always make a list of all of the items I need before going on a trip so I don't forget anything. There are a few reading logs that are really fun where you can place a picture of the book and rate how good you thought it was. Just some really fun pages that I had to add to my favorites tab. This planner has over 80 pages, you guys. There's just so many lifestyle options to utilize. And there's an expense tracking page that I need specifically to keep track of my Amazon shopping. Girl. I've only had my iPad for a couple of days now, and it's just been so much fun getting to know it and getting organized. And then I'm gonna get some work done. Today is a day to take care of myself, but I always like to feel productive as well and get some editing and things done. And then I'm gonna take a little lunch break in a bit, and then I'll share my favorite apps that I've absolutely been loving. And now that I got a lot of work done, it's time for me to continue with my healthy habits routine, which includes taking care of my mind. Something that I really enjoy doing for myself is creating short stories. I love to express myself creatively in different ways, and I'm just taking the time to do some free writing, just something really fun. I use the app Freeform for this, and I could sit down for hours truly, but today I dedicated just 1 hour for writing since I'll need to work on some more YouTube editing later. I recently purchased these beige noise canceling headphones from Amazon because I'm going to take a trip to San Diego in about 2 weeks, and I like using them on the airplane. These are incredibly lightweight and comfortable to wear because unlike many others, they rest fully over your ears. That's so important to me. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like you're not wearing anything after just a few minutes. And for me, comfort comes first when traveling. I love the look of these as well, and they're only $65 compared to other expensive brands, so I love that. These have great reviews, and if you're in the market for a new pair of headphones, I have these linked in my Amazon store, so that'll be in the description box below. After I finished my freelance writing and I felt like I released my creative outlet, I jumped on the Amazon app and just did some browsing, and now it's time to look at apps. The first app that I've absolutely been loving, of course, is Audible, where I was looking for another great self-improvement book, and I landed on Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, so I went ahead and bought that. This is a favorite of Chris's, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I gotta say, the first book is really hard to choose. There were several that I wanted to get, but I think Jordan Peterson is definitely a safe bet. I'm really into psychology. I love it so much, and I follow Jordan Peterson's podcast, and I follow his YouTube channel, so he's a good one. Personally, I like to keep that first page and second page free of apps and just have my aesthetically pleasing widgets on there just for feel-good reasons and inspiration. And then on the third page, I have my entertainment and regular apps. So opening up the podcast app, I was listening to the psychology podcast, which is always a pleasure to indulge in. And then for relaxation, I found this Zen color app. The sketches are very peaceful and it plays Zen-like music quietly in the background too. I loved that. It's one that has like soft water sounds and nature sounds, and it was just so nice to listen to. If you had a high stress day or maybe your anxiety is just high, the Zen Color app is so great for adult coloring, and I highly recommend it. It's just so soothing, relaxing, calming, like all the things that you need at the end of a long day. Then, of course, I have my Christian listening. I've been listening to Joyce Meyer since 2008, and she is like the grandma you never had. If you don't know Joyce Meyer, she's amazing. She tells you exactly what you need to hear every single time. Khan Academy needs no introduction. It is a very highly rated app. It's great for learning anything for absolutely free. I also have the vocabulary app as well for learning new words, but I have to tell you that the Elevate app, have you guys heard of Elevate? Oh my gosh, so it is my favorite app at the moment. It's award-winning and super fun to engage with. You learn from playing games, and there's so many different subjects to help elevate yourself with grammar or memory games, just all different stuff. It's fun. I thought I would show you what it looks like when you get something wrong, and then I'll ask you another question. So this is what it looks like when you get something right. It's just very satisfying. Moving right along, I had to download the Tasty app, another one that needs no introduction. It has so many recipes from healthy to not healthy to just delicious. Anything you could ever want is on the Tasty app. It's a good one for inspiration for sure. How good does this look? I mean, my goodness. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. It was so much fun for me. This is how I've been keeping up with my healthy habits and why I enjoy it so much. The iPad really has added a lot of value to my routines, and I'm just glad that I made the transition to digital planning.
Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. I'm glad to be alive, cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I'm young and dumb and hopeless, right? But I'm bound to turn out alright, yeah. The city's really not my vibe now, so I'm moving out my parents' house now, to go and live another life where my dreams don't lay down and die. I'll hang out with the folks on screen. I'll be chilling in a pot of gold. You should bet your money on me, cause I'm never ever coming home. I'll fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom.
We're having such a good time. So much fun. I wanted to take a quick second at the end of this video just to tell you guys how incredible the car show was. It was everything that I would imagine it to be. It was just so fun. I wanted to get more footage, of course, for the pre-Habitat for Humanity charity part, but as soon as you walked in, they take your coat and there's all these hors d'oeuvres and you find this table and everyone is just so elegantly dressed, and you know, it's a business thing, so people are coming up to you constantly and shaking your hand and you're meeting everyone, and it's very boom, 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 you know? So I couldn't just like bring out my phone and give you a shot around the room. I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't appropriate. And so we had incredible food. It was so delicious. It was just things like sliders and cheese balls and different fancy desserts and mini salads and shrimp cocktail, things like that. But the flavor was so good. Roman is gaming upstairs, so he's loud. We just couldn't stop laughing. Chris works with some really cool people. I have never seen vehicles like this before. There were so many to show you guys, but we're not really like car people. But this was definitely an event to where even if you're not a car person, you could really appreciate what they were showing. It was just stunning. And of course we got to go in a couple of them. You could test drive some of the trucks, and the Ford Bronco thing that we were on was just a blast. I just couldn't stop laughing. It was so bumpy. It was like being on a roller coaster. It was something. I'm so grateful that we got to attend an event like that and experience just a really good time for a great cause. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Hello, Ramona. I can't